state of mind now is hip hop is dead. It means freedom. It means, break out of the chains of the way you've been thinking you're supposed to make music, the way you're supposed to been listening to music. Just, pay attention to the culture. Pay attention to what hip hop was all about in the beginning and why they fought for us to be here now. It's just me giving my thanks to the pioneers of rap music. So the state of mind is hip hop is dead to create the awareness,
Man, the history on this is so interesting, I couldn't wait to talk about this one. So let's go back in time a bit and see why Nas would even make an album called Hip Hop is Dead way back in December of 2006. Mind you, a lot of people in hindsight think it was cause of Soulja Boy, who quote unquote killed hip hop, especially after Ice-T said it on the radio. It's pretty funny if you ask me.
Fuck Soulja Boy, eat a dick. But you single-handedly kill hip-hop, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't fucking from it. All that shit is such garbage. And you come with that Superman shit. That shit's garbage. And Hurricane, take them fucking beads out your fucking hair, kid.
And a viral video from World Star of Soulja Boy talking about how Nas killed hip-hop.
Just like, for real talk, the nigga who killed hip-hop for real is Nas, dog. That nigga killed hip-hop. And everybody started saying, hip-hop was that, oh shit, Nas said it.
I'm a huge Soulja Boy fan and a Nas fan. So when Soulja said this, I was like conflicted, bro. I'm like, come on, Soulja. Don't say no dumb shit like that, bro. But to be honest, Soulja Boy wasn't even a thing yet when this album dropped. He wasn't even on Nas's mind when this dropped. It's just crazy to think how when you look back at it, how different hip-hop was around this time. Here are some examples of the mainstream hip-hop at the time.
Lean with it, walk with it, lean with it, walk with it. Till a college ball, where the chop call. You can do it all by yourself, let me see you do it. I bet you can't do it like me. I bet you can't do it like me. Ever since I can remember, I've been popping my collar.
Tryna catch me riding dirty, tryna catch me riding dirty.
Just bought a Cadillac.
The South was really taking over at this point. The snap and roll era, the crunk era, baggy white tees and different dances were really taking over for real. And the real lyrical boom bap hip hop, especially what Nas is used to, and New York for sure, just wasn't ready for this new age of hip hop. But what did Nas really mean when he said hip hop is dead? He said in an interview, and I quote, "When I say hip hop is dead, basically, America is dead. There's no political voice. Music is dead. Our way of thinking is dead. Our commerce is dead. Everything in this society has been done. It's like a slingshot. When you throw the mother effer back and it starts losing speed and is about to fall down. That's where we are as a country. What I mean by hip hop is dead is we're at a vulnerable state. If we don't change, we're gonna disappear like Rome. I think hip hop could rebuild America. Once hip hoppers own hip hop, we are our own politicians, our own government. We have something to say. And I respect that. Like, who thinks about this shit?" He also said in an interview with Tim Westwood, and I quote, "Hip hop is dead because we as artists no longer have the power." He went on to say, "Could you imagine what 50 Cent could be doing? Nas, Jay-Z, Eminem, if we were the Jimmy Iovines? Could you imagine the power we'd have?" I think that's where we're headed. This is one of the reasons why Nas was always my favorite rapper, because his poetry and the outside the box thinking just always intrigued me.
So you can't blame jazz musicians or David Stern with his NBA fashion issues.
So when he dropped the lead single Hip Hop is Dead for his next and 8th studio album, Hip Hop is Dead, bruh, the beat alone intrigued me. It was sampling the song In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida by Iron Butterfly, and this is a song that my dad used to play me all the time as a kid. That original song is 17 minutes long. Crazy. But some quotables from the track Hip Hop is Dead that really stood out to me are these. What influenced my raps? Stick-ups and killings, kidnappings, project billings, drug dealings. Criticize that. Why is that? Cause Nas rap is compared to legitimized crap. Cause we love to talk on Ass We Gettin'. Most intellectuals will only half listen. Come on, bruh. Another couple bars that stood out to me were, everybody sound the same, commercialized the game, reminiscent when it wasn't all business. It forgot where it started, so we all gather here for the dearly departed. I rock with this song so much because it feels like a gathering. It feels like we're all listening to this for the same reasons, like to come together and really be on our old head shit. Like, hip hop is dead, bruh. Shit ain't the same. Like, yo, bro, I used to have this on my iPod back in the day, and I used to be like, yeah, Nas, yeah, shit ain't the same. Like, I'm mad young, like.
Sold out concert and the doors are closed shut.
It's just so crazy to me because this is 2006. fam. A lot of people would say hip hop died after this, you know, way after. So you could probably say that Nas was some sort of prophet or really predicted the future. Like, imagine if this album had a bigger impact than it really did, and all of a sudden the mainstream just went back to boom bap rap and shit like that. Maybe that's what he was trying to accomplish with this project, because hip hop kind of stayed the same in 07. It was still on that snap and roll. Soulja Boy blew up like crazy. T.I. was at an all-time high. Lil Wayne would become super mainstream. Shit, Kanye would go on to drop Graduation, and then 808s, Kid Cudi. Like, hip-hop really was starting to change about a year or two after this album came out. It's pretty interesting how hip-hop evolves every couple years, fam. Like, just look at music from 06 to just, what, 10 years later in 2016. Huge difference, bro. Not even close. Way different. So yeah, man, hip hop is dead. Very interesting time period. Do you remember when this came out, or were you even born yet? I know some of you guys may be pretty young, so let me know in the comments, fam, and I'll check you guys in the next video. Peace.